laugh, sometimes you cry, sometimes you just remember some good shit. Welcome to the Bottom of the Bottom podcast.
And in which life, man, it is the Bottom of the Bottle Show, Saturday Night Situations. Saturday Night Situations. I'm your boy Jay Walker the third. That's my brother, my co-host, my partner, them Carolina Dirty 803. What's happening?
And shit, Saturday Night Situations, man. We gotta have a good conversation tonight. That's what I'm gonna say. We gotta have a good conversation just because it's
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. We're just gonna sit here and drink these drinks and talk that talk. You know, whatever come up, come up. And if you want to join in, feel free to do that always. Man, look, we got a returning guest, a family member to the show of the Under the Tree podcast fame, T Smalls for life. What's going on with you, brother?
Man, you know how it is. You know what we do, man. It's Saturday Night Situations. When I'm with the bottom of the bottle, look, it's anything bound to happen tonight.
Right. Hey, man, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. I'm feeling kind of light right now, man. I've been fucking with them flowers. I ain't gonna say much more than that, you know.
Word.
Them flowers been on my head a little bit, so if you see my eye leaning, you know, I'm all right. I'll let you know.
Hey, man, tell Mary Jane to take it easy on you, though.
Hey, man, that bitch don't care about nobody. She don't care about nobody, cuz.
Word.
She said, chill out, you better chill out.
Yeah.
Hey, well, as your niece said, I got some Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, okay.
Them bitches back sitting right here.
Hey,
that's a hustle, man.
Hey, Girl Scout cookies, man. Them, whether people want to admit it or not, them motherfuckers are legend in the hood, boy. For real.
Oh, yeah, they legend.
It's the master plan, cuz it's we gonna give you a product. We gonna tell you it's the best product in the world. We only gonna give you a little while to get it, and then you ain't gonna get it from nowhere.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
till we say it.
I don't care what's going on in the hood, boy. Hey, somebody come to your door with them Girl Scout cookies, boy. It's all stop. Hey, all right, yeah, let me get about 4 boxes of them cookies, man.
I need them Thin Mints on deck.
Right.
Man, we've been hustling so many cookies, man. Shit, I'm about put BMF numbers up sooner or later, bro.
Hey, and that's what you supposed to do. That's what you supposed to do. Put them numbers up.
For sure, man. Well, you know what time it is, man. We're going to go ahead and get right to it. We're going to do the thing that we do. That's that first call. I say last call, but it's the first call. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't even going front. Let's go ahead and get to it, Smalls. I like the answer I got on the last time, so I ain't going to say you look at them now, but when you was looking at flicks, X-rated movies, porns, what's your search? What's your favorite category?
Shit, I gotta go with the motherfucking the motherfucking big booty girls, dog. Straight up, boy. And I'm gonna tell you, I got one, boy. She a legend in the game right now, dog. And I might, she a legend in the game. And you know, when you damn can name porn stars, you don't watch a lot of porn if you can name the names, dog.
So it's a personal relationship.
Yeah, exactly, boy. But that girl, Cherokee, boy. Look here, boy. Yeah. That's a legend in the game right there, boy. Straight up, hands down.
She that soap opera porn. She done been on everything.
Right. She done been on everything.
Oh, look. Hey, if we can get her on one of our podcasts, no matter if it's y'all or us, boy, look here. Look, we got to have a panel for that one.
Hey, indeed. I ain't even going to lie, because not to get off subject, but it was Janet Jackman for me.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
She a soldier too now. She a soldier too, for real.
Bruh, I'm talking about the older she got, the thicker she got, the finer she got. I was in love with that lady.
Hey, boy, we could probably go on for hours and name some names.
That's a different show.
Different show, for real.
Okay, First time, and you can tell a story, you can leave a name out, whatever. First time you got caught by somebody's father.
Oh man, that was back when I was in middle school, bro.
Mm.
That was in middle school, boy. I was doing some things I ain't had no business doing, but you know, we all done been there before.
Hey man, look, I dry hunch the crotch out my pants. I don't know what you talking about.
Right.
Said, come here, let me grab it. Let me whine on it.
Hey, boy, that was the man. Let me tell you, I remember that so vividly, boy. I ain't gonna go into detail, but that was one of the scariest moments of my life, boy. Boy, having somebody, daddy, boy, find out I ain't supposed to be there.
Okay. I'm gonna lighten up a little bit.
Word.
No matter how much money you got, what's your struggle meal? What's that one thing that you always gonna do?
Man,
Like no matter how much money you got, what you gonna eat?
man, I'm gonna eat that Chick-fil-A goddamn 12 count nugget meal, boy, with the waffle fries with no salt, boy.
No matter how much money I got, that's all I need.
That's all I need, dog. I don't care if I'm a multi-billionaire. I'm going to Chick-fil-A, bro. Straight up.
Okay. Let me see. We go back to one that we used to do. You get caught up in a dark alley, cuz it's 4 niggas about to fuck with you. You only got one person by your side to help you fight these motherfuckers off.
Right.
Who you choosing?
Well, I'm gonna have to go with my dog, man. My dog, Top Cat, bro. Top Cat, man. He go way back with me, man. I'm gonna have to go with Top Cat, bro.
Shout out Top Cat.
Top Cat is my dog from the sandbox, bro. And I know if I'm in the alley anywhere, well, we going to war.
Okay.
We going to war.
As you should.
Other than Jesus, I'm gonna have to call Omar, one of his homeboys, bro. I'm gonna have Jesus by my side.
You gonna need him.
Hey,
yeah, I'm gonna need Jesus.
Hey, he gonna be your security blanket. That's your security blanket.
All right, my final question. You about that salt life, you be around that water. You chilling out one night, man, you had some shit on your mind, you took a walk. You find a parcel with maybe 10 keys of cocaine. Do you turn it in or do you grab it and at least think about what you might do with it?
Well, I'm gonna think about it for a minute, but I ain't got no choice but to turn it in, bro. I'm gonna think about it, be like, God damn. But I gotta turn it in, dog, because there ain't no way I'm gonna be putting something up under my or hide something, trying to take it out to the stage left. Ain't no stage left when you out there on that water. You know what I mean? So you gotta be honest, dog. You gotta be like, hey, look, this is what I found. You know what I mean? Hey.
And there's cameras everywhere. No matter what you think you ain't get caught,
bruh,
somebody caught you.
Hey, look, you be surprised at the technology on them ships, boy, today, bro. For real.
Crazy shit. Me and Tony was just talking about that shit earlier today when BMF talked about something. I didn't mean go off subject when everybody listened to the BMF story and they found a limo with the drugs and the money still in it.
Right.
And the person turned it in. I don't know if I could have turned it in. I might not get 20 a key, but I'll let everything go for 5. Just give me 5 G's. You can have everything.
They say it don't mean nothing to me.
It don't mean nothing to me. It's a come up.
Right.
It's a come up. But
that was my 5.
All right. A question I've been asking lately. You got 300,000. Which franchise you buying into? You got 300,000.
Man, I'm buying into my damn Jacksonville Jaguars, dog. No doubt. I'm gonna stick to the game. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Let me adjust my damn mic, man. My mic coming off and jump, man. It's looking all crazy right here. Let me make sure I got my mic right, boy. It's the first time I ever went through this. Hey, boy, this mic ain't moving by 3 years.
Mm.
All right. Let's go IHOP pancakes or Waffle House? Waffles.
Look, man, I'm gonna go IHOP, dog. IHOP was my
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you, boy. Me and IHOP shared a lot of stories together.
A fresh IHOP pancake is the shit. Yeah. But if you try to go back and warm up an IHOP pancake, that ain't. So I go with the Waffle House.
Yeah, that bitch be weak.
Hey, look, man, but you gotta catch the IHOP, man, with the pancakes when it's fresh.
Yeah, no, for real. I got you.
You gotta get it fresh. You gotta get it fresh, dog.
All right. Do you feel cleaner A fresh lineup or a fresh pair of drawers on?
Man, a fresh pair of motherfucking drawers, dog.
You can't get no cleaner than that, ain't it?
Hey man, I'm sitting here dealing with my mic, dog. Hey, look, I can't make this shit up, man. The mic done came off the stand, bro, and I'm holding this bitch in my hand, so we gonna make it do what it do, bro.
For sure.
All right. Because you said that, which rapper would you like to see perform with a live band?
Oh man, shit. Well, if I had to pick somebody, man, it ain't gonna be Jay-Z because we already seen Jay-Z perform with a live band. It would have to be Drake, dog. I would love to see Drake perform with a live band like how Jay-Z do that. You know what I'm saying? I just think that Drake got that voice, man. He got the game right now. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. It would be nice to hear him with a live band behind them vocals he got, man, because he really is dope, man, when it comes to them vocals, dog.
All right. And my last one, I don't know if it's true or not. If you had a bully and you seen him today, what's the conversation like?
Hey, what's up,
bully
bro?
growing up.
Look, I'll be like, I was like, hey, man, I'm gonna actually be a grown man about it. I'm gonna say, what's happening, man? Ain't you that dude, man, that used to da such and such, so and so the case, man? We gonna keep it real. We gonna dap it up, and I'm gonna be like, look, I'm gonna holler at you. Because guess what? I put it like this: we was kids, we was cheering. Oh man, you can't keep holding on to the past forever, dog. Some people want to do that, but I don't believe in that, dog. We grown folk now. That's back when we was kids.
All right, that was first call. I like that one. So
Right.
you see him in that alley my brother was talking about.
Damn, okay, you almost took me out.
Be my dog top cat, boy. I'm telling you, boy, from the sandbox, boy. We in the alley, boy. We going to war.
Oh, shit.
Man, my damn microphone done came off the dog. I can't make this up. The microphone done came off the damn shit, dog. Look at that shit.
Somebody been in there flexing around.
I've been messing with my shit, dog. That was the setup, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm sitting here holding the mic in my hand, so we gonna do what it do. Shit.
Okay, well, you sound decent. You sound decent anyway.
Word.
So,
Small,
go ahead.
I'm gonna ask Small what he drinking real quick. Small, you normally got a glass of something.
Man, bro, I'm gonna tell you what my drink is that I pretty much always drink is that Cavassier, for real. And I'm just talking about the regular Cavassier, not the VSOP, not the special blend, just the regular Cavassier. I drink that all the time. That's my shit.
All right, go ahead, Jay. I just wanted to ask him. Normally he already say it.
Nah, we ain't talked to Smalls in a minute, man. Look, Jayville made a little push at the end of the season, man.
Look, I was
y'all conference is wide open. What you expecting?
Well, I'm expecting us to keep continuing what we just built on the last half of the season, because I would be lying if I say I expected what I saw on the last half of the season. I'd be lying, dog. I didn't expect it, bro. Them boys looked like we was going somewhere, like we was gonna go all the way to the top, and probably could have had Jamal Agnew not fumble the ball. But check this out. I'm gonna tell you, that same play happened in the AFC Championship game. The same exact play happened, or was it the Super Bowl? One of the two. And I said to myself, I guess depending on what the referees want to call at that time is either a fumble or not a catch. Because
you can say that, yeah. You can always say that.
I think it was the Super Bowl. It was the Super Bowl, and that boy when that boy got the ball knocked out his hand in Philly, they consider that not a catch, and he ran it in for a touchdown. It was like, oh, that's an incomplete pass. I said, that's the same play that we had in the divisional round that they called a catch and a fumble.
Yeah, sure. But y'all ain't gonna have that problem next year because y'all got Calvin Ridley coming in.
Man, Ridley gonna be
y'all gonna have 3,000 yard receivers.
Yeah, so this is my prediction, man, and I know it's a little bold. It might be a little bold. Then again, it might not be. But we're gonna be a top 5 offense next year.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
No doubt.
Top 5?
Top 5. Dog, we was top 10 on the last end of this season. Top 10, bro. We can be top 5 because we added some weapons. And I'm gonna tell you who's gonna be the focal point of our offense. Calvin Ridley, dog. It's a shame that Atlanta put that boy on the shelf. and let him ride out like that for nothing.
Well,
So
don't say it was for nothing.
Yeah, he was gambling now.
No, it
He
was
did some dumb shit.
it was a ham sandwich and a margarita, bro. Come on now. You could have just let him come back and get on his 50-year deal and probably got some more money from him before he got out of Atlanta, dog.
And
He
he
was
got a
already
trade
on the
out of
shelf,
him.
and they let him go, bro.
Y'all could have got a trade out of him.
Right.
At least.
Yeah.
We got a what? A third round, fourth round, but it's like a conditional type. It depends on how he played, but still, Calvin Ridley coming back to the Atlanta Falcons, dog, and playing on his 5th-year contract, which he could possibly had a 10-year touchdown, 1,000-yard season, and the money just went up just because he played one last season with Atlanta.
Easily, because Drake London almost put up. I think Drake London put up 1,000 yards for Atlanta.
I was about to say, I think it's because they know we all right at the receiver spot.
Yeah, but y'all kind of shaky at the quarterback position.
Oh, we ain't kind of shaky.
That's the catch-22 right there.
Yeah, we ain't kind of shaky.
See, when y'all had Matt Ryan and Calvin Ridley came in the fold, and y'all was comfortable with letting what's the other receiver go?
Roddy White,
Julio Jones go.
Oh, Julio.
Well, with Julio Jones getting up out of there, y'all thought you had something. Then Matt Ryan looked like he fell off the cliff.
Drinking too much natty lights.
What happened there? He went from Super Bowl hopeful to the dumpster. I don't know what happened, dog.
That age catch up with you quick.
Yeah, we talk about father time. Father time. Hey, nobody's exempt from father time.
But look here, man.
Except for T.O.
I can't tell. Tom Brady, he been bucking father time for the last I don't know how many years up until this season.
He had the rule book help him too.
Yeah. I know he got at least 2 rules that should be the Tom Brady rule.
Yeah.
Right.
He got at least 2 of them.
Right. Especially that tuck rule. That's the Tom Brady rule. That's what I call a tuck rule.
So Smalls, during not just because of football season, but how did Jacksonville as a city respond to the football team doing well? Like in the city.
Look, bro, like, man, you should have seen it. Well, I don't know if y'all watched that game, but this season that just passed, well, I should say last season because we in 2023 now. But, bro, the last season of football, we had 3 primetime home games, bro. That has never happened in the past 10 years in Jacksonville.
I'm about to say, y'all had Mark Brunell last time that happened.
Exactly, bro. And you know, Thursday night game is kind of like a gimme primetime game. Everybody get a Thursday night. So, you know, we had a Thursday night, and then we had a Saturday night for the championship, the AFC South, and then we had a playoff game, a home playoff game with the Chargers, which the first half of that game, dog, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, well, shit. I was like, man, I kept the hope and like, man, we gonna pull this out. It was 27-0, and I was getting a little nervous, dog. 27-0. I was a little nervous, dog. And then we scored that touchdown before the half. I was like, okay. And then I don't know what happened in that locker room. Somebody must have talked some shit. Somebody must have got on some ass or chewed some ass or something happened in that locker room, dog. And boy, Trevor Lawrence ain't looked back, boy. Every time he touched the ball, it was a touchdown. I said, God damn.
Yeah, because in the first half, everything he touched was an interception.
Exactly. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. I haven't. If you would have told me he threw that much interception and still won the game, I would have been, man, you lying, man. When you throw that, when you got the turnover margin is in the minus and then the plus for the opposing team, bro, that's a loss. That's an L in the column. That's an automatic L. This dude overcame something that ain't no other quarterback overcame, bro.
Right. Now, I mean, y'all future looking bright. Like I said, y'all conference is wide open. Houston, they ain't figured out what the fuck they gonna do. The Colts, they probably gonna be trash for at least the next 4 or 5 years.
Right.
And the Texans, they actually about to start a rebuild. Derrick Henry can't run like that forever. I don't care how big he is.
Well, word has it, but Derrick Henry might end up in Buffalo.
Say again?
I said, word has it, Derrick Henry might end up in Buffalo with Von Miller. They already took a picture together, man, on Instagram.
That'll be ugly for a lot of people.
Look, that'll be ugly for that division, especially. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But do we know how much Derrick Henry, how much more he got in the tank? He's 29 years old now.
All he got is 1,000 yards. He do 1,000 yards for them.
Yeah.
3rd and 1, 3rd and 2.
I get
4th and 1.
I get
second and
25 plays a game, maybe 20, 25 plays a game.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
And Josh Allen can still run the option. Josh Allen fast.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest, man. I like what's going on in Buffalo, but I think Josh Allen, man, a little overrated, bro. Every year, think about this right here. So I've been watching the cat ever since he got hot, right? Don't give him credit, man, because he's doing his thing. But every year he been digressing when it came to the playoff. He done went from the AFC Championship to the divisional round, and what's gonna be next? The first round, because now he done lost in both of the lesser rounds in each year.
But you heard what they said about Josh Allen coming out in his NFL careers. He can throw the long ball, but that's it.
But you know what? The defense, they disappointed me, man. I thought the defense was gonna step up. And
Von Miller got hurt too.
And on them Bengals, man, like they disappointed me, man. And you know what I'm saying? I was looking forward to a better showing of the defense in that game against the Bengals than what they did, dog. It was like the Bengals was having their way.
The Bengals ain't no slouch neither. They said that when
I was telling people that. And when it came to Kansas City, had it not been for that boy that pushed Patrick Mahomes out of bounds, they probably still would have had a chance.
Yeah. I mean, people forget that. People forget Kansas City kind of squeaked through. I mean, that's definitely a rivalry that we gonna see. Like, I think that rivalry is just building. I don't think it's Buffalo and Cincinnati. I think it's Kansas City and Cincinnati.
Yeah, man. But I'm gonna tell you, for those who thought that Patrick Mahomes was a dog and pony show and all that crazy, that dude the real deal, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give him respect, bro.
Those just haters that say shit like that.
And if you trying to win a championship, and I'm gonna say it here, if ain't nobody else said it before me, if you trying to win a championship, that's anybody in the AFC, NFL, is going through Kansas City, boy. You better beat them boys to get to that championship.
Okay. What you think about that though? What you think about since we there? We don't really do a whole lot of sports, but Bieniemy going to the Commanders to do the same shit.
I like it, dog. And the reason why I like it because he's trying to get behind from under the shadows of Andy Reid, bro. Because remember, it's an asterisk of his offensive coordinator career of him calling the plays, which I think that shouldn't be. But you already know what the deal is, dog. It's been coaches before him that never call plays that got head coaching positions. Let's call it what it is, bro. You know
Jeff Saturday just did it with the Colts.
Right.
Just see how that worked.
He was a commentator that ain't never had no coaching experience. Come on now, let's be real. And you mean to tell me he gonna be your interim coach with no coaching experience? The only
I just feel like
was being a player. Come on, man. Really?
I feel like Andy Reid ain't got but 2-3 years max.
I say, man, you better than me. I give him 2 solid years, dog, because he at the end of his coaching career with a great quarterback.
So my thing is, Bieniemy should stay. Try to win him a couple more championships.
Nah, man. He
let them
reason, dog. Like it's reasons beyond what we know and looking at. That's why he left, dog. I'm saying to myself when I saw the move, I was like, well, he moving over there for them boys ain't even a contender. What's up with that? You know what I'm saying? But it's something that was going on within them closed doors that we don't know about that made him take that job and like, oh man, this job don't look bad after all. Sometimes it don't always be as good as you think it is. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But
hopefully,
Washington ain't the job. Washington wasn't the job, like they say. They don't know who their quarterback is. They got a decent team.
but
I would have.
what if the owners are?
They don't know who the owner gonna be. Snyder might have to sell the team.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. So what if it comes out that Diddy and Hove can make a play on the Commanders?
I don't know about that,
But
man.
they might not do it. He's still coming down to play call. Does he have the talent? Will they be able to do it and bring in the talent for him to succeed? Now they got a decent running game. They got a Nite pass game. No quarterback. The defense is can't stay healthy. They still in the NFC East,
Which is a
with
tough division. Yep.
Philly on top. I'm just saying, I'm like you. Stay in Kansas City for 3 more years. And then you still got Pat Mahomes.
Man, the man wanted out of there. There was something going on to make him
Something had to be going on.
No, they said he had to leave to get the head coaching job. Because if not, they're gonna keep saying
that's BS, man. That's BS.
It is.
But
that's
BS,
if you lose, but you also got to think, if you lose, it's on Andy Reid and not you.
But listen, another thing is
some coaches don't know that pressure. Like, he ain't met that pressure. He going to Washington, he gonna meet that pressure if they lose.
He's not going to Washington as a head coach. He's going as a goddamn offensive coordinator.
He's going there for the coordinator, but since they're talking about it, the pressure's going to be on him.
But listen, we all know that Washington historically has been good to our people. Historically. Come on now.
Yeah. That's fair.
Think about that for a minute. That might be fair. Hey, you don't know. Eric Bieniemy might have been talking to Doug Williams. You know what I mean? Hey, look, come on over here. That man might got a deal to where he might be a coach in waiting. They told him something to bring him to Washington. It was something other than the money, because he's been making money in Kansas City. You can't tell me that.
Right.
That made him come to Washington and say, okay, I'm going to do that.
They brought Cherokee there.
It can't just be the money, because the money,
he says they brought Cherokee there.
Right. You stupid. Right.
I don't know. We'll of course, like you always do, we'll see how it pan out. That's the only thing we can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And wherever which way it go, dog, it had to have been something other than the money, because the money in a position that Eric Bieniemy was in Kansas City, the money would not make me move my position to go somewhere where I know it's not.
They say he get the play calling now.
And that might be it, play calling, and it's got to be something other than just play calling, because he did do some play calling in Kansas City. He might have not did all the play calling, because the coach trump everything. If he don't like the play, he gonna change that mug and be like, "Hey, we're gonna go with this."
Besides the fact that Patrick Mahomes probably changing most of them goddamn plays in the huddle.
Well, Patrick Mahomes, man, I'm gonna say it like this: the dude earned the right to change whatever the fuck he want to change. You know what I'm saying?
True statement. True statement.
You know what I'm saying? I can't argue with the dude. Boy, he done from day one. Well, from season one, he been a starter. The boy been good, man. I can't argue that, bro. The dude been off the chain from the first season he even started.
Yeah. Shout out to the weatherman, Pastor Palmer. What's going on with you?
Yes, sir. What's up, my brother?
Yeah, I mean, we know what Andy Reid do with the play call, with the play sheet, cause he been doing what he doing.
Always.
I don't expect shit to go no other way. I do expect you to learn a lot from that situation.
Yep.
Being able to sit behind somebody that will play that backyard football, draw it up in the dirt type shit.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Andy Reid, man, no doubt, man, one of the greatest coaches, man. You know what I'm saying? He in that category, and everybody that was under his tutelage, I should say, has been successful, dog, to this point. So I don't think that Eric Bieniemy gonna be no different. He just waiting on his opportunity to be in charge, dog, to be a head coach, dog. That's it. He just waiting on it.
Yeah. Did y'all see? I mean, All-Star Weekend just kind of flew by me, but I did go back and watch the dunk contest. Y'all saw the dunk contest?
I didn't see it, but I saw the highlights. I seen the highlights. And
he won that thing going away.
Oh boy, man, did his thing, man. I forgot his name, man. I
don't know if it's Matt McClung or Mike McClung, but
McClung, some shit. But
yeah, he won that thing going away.
Bro, he the first All-Star that only played less season games than Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant played 30-something games. He played 2, bro.
Right.
2 games before the All-Star game, dog. That's crazy.
But that's what they said. They said, who was it? One of them, an analyst that was about said they need to do away with it just because of that.
Right.
Or open it up to just dunkers. Like, everybody want to see a dope dunk. Don't get it twisted. I just think when you relegate it to motherfuckers in the league, you don't have that many creative dunkers that's players. You got dunkers or you got players.
Right.
Very rarely do you have both.
Right. Look, I'm going to tell you of a prospect that I was disappointed in for all these years that he has been an all-star in NBA, bro. I was disappointed in LeBron James. James, his whole career, and I was looking for that day, that all-star game week that he would be in the dunk contest at least one time in his career. And he disappointed me, dog.
LeBron, like, if you look at it, though, and that's what I was going to say, LeBron got 3 dunks, cuz.
That's it.
He ain't got but 3 dunks.
That's it.
He got that mean tomahawk. He got that reverse.
Right.
And he just got the 2-hand motherfucking, raise your hand type shit.
That might be the reason why he ain't never entered the dunk contest. Huh?
That's probably it. That's probably it.
Yeah, he ain't that creative now. You ain't never see him really do. You never really see him do something creative on the court.
He just straightforward. Just, hey, look, I'm
straightforward. I'm gonna get these 2 points.
Real, that's it. We're gonna get them points, and that's it.
That's it.
I can dig it. I never thought about it like that. I could dig it.
Yeah. He ain't about to go out there and go between his legs and none of that shit. I think LeBron, some people know their lane. I think LeBron just know his lane.
Yeah, he was like, I ain't fucking fooling myself out here.
I mean, if he would have done it early, nobody would have noticed. And he probably could have won.
Probably not. Yeah, on some simple dunks. Some
I'm LeBron shit. Like, he's strong as hell. He could jump high as hell. He could have done those 3 dunks and probably won.
Right. And you know what? At that time,
I think it probably would have.
I think at the time when everybody was inquiring about him being in the dunk contest, that probably, just like you say, man, Jay Walking, that was the time to be in there because they didn't have no competition. It was nobody really being creative at that time.
Right.
Yeah, he would have had to do it early because I think after that it goes down to his legacy. Like, he LeBron, he ain't supposed to lose no dunk contest.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if he would have went between seasons 1 and 5, he could have made it a showing. He probably would have won off the strength that he LeBron.
He would have probably been more creative when he was in his younger age too. He would have tried.
At the end of the day, it ain't nothing that does anything for his legacy. It would have just been another accolade that he earned.
Right.
But it wouldn't have been nothing too crazy.
Yeah, because Jordan did the dunk contest for guards in the end. Jordan did do the dunk contest.
Hey, but Jordan did the dunk contest in his later years in his career. Neither he was in his young
age, but he still did it. That's the point. LeBron just never did. LeBron came straight out of high school and didn't do it.
Right.
Jordan went to North Carolina. He still did the dunk contest, and he went up against Dominique in a real dunk contest.
Yeah,
some credit.
That was actually a legit contest too. Yeah, it was.
It's only been 3 real competitive ones. Well, maybe 4. The 2 times that Dominique and Jordan went.
Yeah.
Then, honestly, you got to jump all the way to
Vince.
It wasn't competitive though. Vince won on his first dunk. He won the old shit on his first dunk.
Yeah, well,
he go all the way up to
that was like
Gordon Levine.
That
That was like, yeah, for Vince, yeah, that was nothing, dog.
Yeah.
Like, no, after he did his first dunk, unless he missed the other two, there's no way he was gonna lose.
Right.
Yeah. Vince was crazy. I still be watching the highlights of Vince do this shit. That shit just crazy.
Shit, you can't forget Superman either. Huh? We all know
Dwight.
Superman.
I can't cheer for nobody that's 6'10" dunking.
Yeah.
No,
even though he did get, he did.
It was just the entertainment, dog. It was just the show. It was just the show.
Right.
The show for me with the cape and shit.
So Pastor said he gonna be in the dunk contest next season.
Goddamn. His Achilles heel broke just now when he typed that shit.
Yeah, he can't even.
He gonna be in the Dunkin' Donut.
Yeah.
Hey, he's
I'm
in
a Dunkin' Donut in my coffee.
He's a Dunkin' Donut, boy. That's funny as hell.
He out there trying to dunk with some damn with some penny loafers on.
Hey, Jay Walker say Dunkin' Donut, boy. God damn.
We don't want to see him hurt. We don't want to see Pastor hurt, man.
I can see him putting on some Chuck Taylor Converse, the original ones.
All right.
He said dunk bare feet. Know his feet ashy.
Yeah.
Flat-footed.
Them shit gonna crack like Mortal Kombat.
All right, Smalls, we talked about it a little bit. We're going to ask your opinion.
What's up?
T.I. and Boosie, what you got?
Oh man, them boys. That situation right there, man, is kind of confusing because they how you go from homeboys to damn. I don't know, dog. That's confusing to me, man. Like, come on, Boosie.
So, but did T.I. snitch? Is what he did a snitch? Is there proof he snitched?
Probably not.
So you just going off the word of the mouth that he said that he.
But the thing about it is, what it is I felt like Boosie could have called him. I mean, instead of going on an interview, he could have called a man and said, "Hey, look, what's going on? Let's talk about this, dog." It's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be on Front Street about something, man. But I don't think that was the because them boys was friends, man. And if I'm not mistaken, I think T.I. is the reason why Boosie in Atlanta in the first place, dog.
Yeah, you must have listened to the same thing I listened to. The same thing I listened
like,
to.
you know what I'm saying? I think them boys, man, should whatever going on.
Boosie whole legacy from jump has been about keeping it real.
But,
you feel me?
Yeah.
So it's in a line with his brand.
Right.
Is it smart? No. Because one, you really shouldn't be a street nigga no more with the amount of money that you have. I understand keeping it real and all of that shit, but you need to start removing the street nigga from your name. You got enough money to do other shit with your legacy.
Right.
The other shit that you could do with your legacy is probably tied to somebody like T.I.
Right.
Get him in the rooms that he normally wouldn't be able to get into. Because Boosie even said a lot of people don't fuck with him in the industry just because he's so real. But if T.I. fuck with him, that would put him in rooms that he normally wouldn't be able to get into.
I think Boosie kind of he making himself stuck. Now I agree with him on some shit that I probably shouldn't agree with him on. He on Dwayne Wade ass, and
Boosie
that's the shit that's gonna keep him out.
He was always on Dwayne Wade ass for his son, daughter, yeah, something like that.
You ain't wrong. Yeah.
Is it the son or the daughter?
Hey,
is it the son or the daughter?
If mama named him Clay, I'm gonna call him Clay.
Hey, so we was talking about this, man, a couple of days ago. We was talking about how I don't care. Look, you can identify yourself as being whatever the hell you want right now. If you want to identify yourself as being, look, I'm a black guy, right? I'm black, but guess what? If I want to identify as a Mexican,
what if I want to identify as a millionaire?
Right.
You just gonna give me the money?
I really solely agree with you on that. If you can identify yourself with anything, can I identify myself with good credit?
That shit.
Can anybody? Can I say I can identify my name with good credit? Can I identify my name with being a millionaire? Can I identify as being one of the top artists in the game? Can I identify that? Since everybody want to identify as something, you know, if you got a dog, can you identify your dog as a cat?
No matter what you identify, and don't get twisted what we saying, y'all. No matter what you identify with, that's your right. Nobody should harm you for the way you feel, the way you think, or none of that shit. But we can't, like, we doing shit now where we fucking with science, where we fucking with history. We trying to change shit that doesn't necessarily require change.
Whatever God you believe in, whatever
You know what I'm
God you
saying?
believe in, you're going against them.
Right.
Whether it's God, Allah, or whatever your beliefs in as far as your religion, if you believe in religion, if you don't, you're going against it. As I don't know, my brother said or somebody else said it. If it took you 16 years to come out, 20 years to come out, you can't expect somebody to understand you in 2 minutes.
Right.
I mean, that's hard. That's not giving nobody an excuse. But in the same, so last week, I got invited to a get together, gathered at a club. I go to the club and walking through the door, my mind is running. The people in there, I understand, are not like me. First of all, it's a Caucasian establishment. All the black people was in the back of the establishment. It wasn't up but a handful of us. And then all the people other than the black people, all the black people were heterosexuals.
You assume?
No, all the black people were heterosexuals.
Allegedly.
No, all the black people were heterosexuals.
Look, man, everybody can identify whatever. Just keep that in mind. Now you can identify whatever the hell you want to identify. That doesn't mean you is.
But what I'm saying is, like, they was the black people. Obviously, it was some other black people that I knew through a mutual person, and they were. I don't understand. I don't know if they were ticking off the non-heterosexual people or what. But one of the non-heterosexual people, they went on the board. They got a little chalkboard. You know, you do your little check-in, your tap-ins, and they wrote "cunt sniffer," and they wrote "cunt something else." And I'm sitting there looking at it, and I'm just like, you are just as fucked up as a straight person. Because if a straight person were to do that at a club, you would be offended being a gay person seeing that. Right. So why can't a heterosexual be offended that you wrote that on the board in a gay club?
Because ultimately, your disdain from them comes from the fact that they think differently than you, or they have different ideologies on their sexual proclivities.
Preference.
You know what I'm talking about?
But at that point, as you feel that you are a minority as being a non-heterosexual in the world, I felt like a minority being in your world.
Ultimately, I don't go to places I don't like. I don't listen to shit I don't want to hear.
Hey, and I gotta agree with you on that. Yeah, you don't go to places you don't like, dog. For real.
I was invited by somebody. I didn't realize they didn't tell me it was that type of club.
Right.
I
mean you're not wrong for going out, but if you keep on going and you keep on finding.
No, I'm done, son. I stayed there 45 minutes.
But for the people that don't understand this,
that's long enough to have a drink, dog. Because if you've been there 45 minutes, you had a drink and you kind of scoped the scene out for you to say what the hell you saying right now.
Right.
I went there to support a DJ. Him and his old lady.
Right.
Him and his old lady was there to he was doing a DJ set. I got there 30 minutes before he went. He did his DJ set. He started 30 minutes of DJ set. Oh, go.
Okay.
Damn.
I mean, it is what it is, man. The world is a crazy mixed up world.
Yeah.
You gotta find your motherfucking spot in it and try to maintain your spot. That's the only thing I can say.
Well, the reason why I told the story it's just like respect. Like they want respect from us as far as heterosexual, but as a black man, I would want respect from another man. And if I'm in your world, I would want respect as a heterosexual myself.
Right.
Well, we last on the totem pole.
And that's the sad part.
The heterosexual. You said a heterosexual man, the last on the totem pole. That's what you're saying.
The black heterosexual man.
Oh, you know what? Exactly.
Yeah. But
we're the last of a dying breed, huh?
Well, we ain't gonna go too deep. We went a little deep.
We're gonna stay on the surface.
Yeah, Pastor he said, Smalls, tell them about your character in Sunrise Bella. So let me go ahead before you answer that. Sunrise Bella is a production through the Under the Tree podcast label. It's an independent movie that we're looking at being released through Prime, possibly Tubi next month. And me, my brother Smalls, we all had the privilege, the pleasure of being in this movie. Like I say, every time it comes up, man, something that I never thought I'd get a chance to do. And, no matter how you feel about it, I appreciate it if you take a look at it, man, and just support black people doing good shit.
Exactly.
But go ahead and tell them about your character in the movie.
So I played a character, a Doc, which is, you're round the way hustler coming through, flirty type, but about the money. Kind of like, hey, look, what's going on? I'm the inside guy that everybody don't know about, but keeping tabs on what's going on everywhere. I should say it like that. I ain't gonna give too much away. I know I'm kind of in and out right now, but it's a good character. Funny guy, a little bit of comedy in there, but it's dope, dog. The scene is dope, and I gotta thank my boy, Mr. Palmer, Pastor Palmer, I should say. Self-made, Taste Better Productions. Y'all better believe us. The movie is gonna be great. And all I got to say is I'm gonna piggyback on what Jay Walken say. Y'all check it out, man. It's a great independent movie. I can't wait till it comes out. Can't wait till everybody see it. And hopefully, man, we do more. Me and my brothers on this podcast, as well as my brother Pastor Palmer, do more movies in the future like this, dog. So that's all I can say, man. Y'all gotta watch and see. Y'all gotta watch and see what happened. Shouts out to Cast 2 Films too. I want to shout out Cast 2 Films because he was a big part of the project as well. Cast 2 Films, Taste Better Production. Look, man, we're gonna be doing it. We're gonna do it, man, for real.
So how'd you feel through the initial recording process?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't it felt natural to me, man. But once you get into the groove of the acting realm or whatever, it kind of gets normal to you. And that comes from, as well as y'all know, we be behind these cameras a lot, dog. You know what I'm saying? Once you start getting behind these cameras, it start to get normal to you. And I just feel like being behind these cameras and doing what we're doing right now is preparing for us for something bigger, to be behind even bigger cameras. And we're gonna know how to carry ourselves when it comes to that. Whenever that point we get to that point, whenever we get to that point, we're gonna be ready. Because we already been doing what we've been doing for some years now. You know what I'm saying? We've been in the game doing what we're doing. I feel like a lot of people don't know about us, but it's gonna be like like, hey, look, wow, surprise, y'all just coming on the scene. But when they look back at the history, they're gonna be like, well, damn, these guys been doing this shit for a long time, dog. Like,
been working.
They just was waiting on their time. You know what I mean?
And that's what it is, man. It's a lot of times we try to position ourselves,
Right.
and we don't understand that sometimes things work divinely. And for the people that don't understand things working divinely, is a lot of things in the universe have to come together in order to present a certain opportunity.
Got to line up off
You know what I'm
top.
saying?
Off top.
Sometimes it is nepotism. Sometimes it is that your brother, cousin, mother got a connection to do something.
Right.
But what's common in most situations is the amount of luck
Right.
that it takes. You know what I'm saying? They say opportunity is where luck meets preparation. You know what I'm saying? So you do your thing and you follow the stars that's out there for you. You try to do the things that matter to you in your life. I know I've always kind of been in an artistic space. You know, I wasn't that great an artist, but I tried it. I'm a decent writer, you know what I'm saying? Writing stories, writing poems, you know what I'm saying? I was a decent rapper, you know what I mean? I was a decent dancer once upon a time. So this acting thing is near and dear to all of those things combined. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So again, if Lord willing, we can do something else again. I only anticipate us getting better at what we're doing.
Exactly. Exactly.
So Small, what you felt was the hardest part?
Remembering the lines, dog.
The pastor got jokes. He said, "Small, take 12."
Hey, remembering the lines and having the normal energy about acting, dog. That was the hardest part for me. Just being normal about it and kind of like, you know, doing what we do. But once you get settled in, it's kind of like the jitters a little bit. Then once you
Right.
get past the jitters, oh man, pop man, come on, man. I see what he's doing. Hey man, stop drinking that bottle, dog. You drinking too much.
Nah, he's scared of it. The bottle. The bottle will have him acting right.
Right. Oh, yeah, for a change. Oh,
But you
Nicole,
know what?
Tricky
Oh, go
Nicky,
ahead.
what's up? What's happening? She said she gonna have some convo for us, though. I can't wait, boy. I know she got a lot to say.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we gonna have. Some people got to shine their light. Nikki got to shine her light, and we gonna let her do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, Nikki with the midget.
Nah,
My bad. My bad,
she an honest
Nicole.
woman now. Don't bring up that old shit.
Yeah, that's the past, man. She in a whole different other space now. She in a whole another space.
That was in her short life.
Right.
So
Hey, that's where she had the short end of the stick.
Yeah, short end of the stick. A small part of her life.
we talked about it. Back when we finished, when we was fresh off it. How you feel about it months later, Carolina, as far as your contributions to the movie and the process itself?
I don't know. This process is long as shit. I felt like we did this movie like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5. Like every day, it's another year. The shit ain't out yet. Nah, I'm just fucking fun. Nah, I feel like it was straight. I didn't like that. Like I ain't gonna lie. In our scenes, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to do them over. Like after you look at the shit, you do the shit. Couple days, it done sunk in your head. A couple weeks, couple months. Me and Pastor talk all the time. It's like, man, I wish I would have did this scene better. I wish I would have did that scene better. So I kind of understand how people get trapped in a role.
Yeah.
I'm just mentally trapped in a role for a small frame of time. You gotta think some people shoot movies that take like 9 months. It's easy to get trapped in it and then it like fully invest yourself.
Right.
Like I can see how people do it. So like I want to watch it, but then I kind of want to do everything over.
Okay.
Because I had such a good time doing it. Like I just, hold yourself to a high standard, like Small said. Like we on camera all the time, technically, but we don't think about it.
Right.
But we also are being ourselves
Yeah.
in front of the camera, which is that's a big part of your character. You and your character got to link up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who you are as a real individual versus the character that you're playing. There's a line that both of y'all gonna cross. You gonna cross into being the character. The character should cross into being you, and that's how you make it honest. We all love Denzel, but let's be honest. Is Denzel always playing the character, or do we love how Denzel is being Denzel playing a character?
Right.
I don't know. He held either way. He a real thespian. He that bro.
Listen, man. On that note, Carolina Dirt, I agree with you. But Denzel's some shit, boy. For real.
Yeah.
You gotta think. You gotta think. The hood give Denzel a pass because of Alonzo and Training Day. You know how good you got to be an actor? Like, you gotta think, they giving all these rappers a hard time about you not a real thug. Denzel was known to be a fake thug. That's a cop. And he probably walking in any hood in America right now.
Oh, man,
Absolutely.
Denzel go back to Ricochet, dog. Everybody forgot about that. They forgot
about Ricochet.
They forgot about that, bro. He been doing what he do. Hey, like how Jay-Z say, man, Denzel's home on these streets, dog. If you in a movie with Denzel, you better bring your A game, boy, for real. He gonna pressure.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying when it comes to the acting part. The question my brother asked, like Denzel take any role over, and the crazy thing, like every movie you see Denzel do, you can see a piece of an old character into his new movie.
Right. No doubt. Like that's the Denzel, to me, in my opinion, is the standard of acting. That's just me talking. I know people probably feel like other actors beside him is the standard or whatever. I understand all that, but the dude been authentic since the first time I ever saw him in a movie.
Right.
And I don't think nobody can replicate that. Even if you try, it ain't gonna be the same. It ain't gonna be the same.
It ain't like if they did Training Day, like let's say in 20 years, 15 years, they want to redo Training Day. You know, they let a grace period go there, try to bring back a movie. So let's say in 50 years, they try to redo Training Day.
Right.
As you feel right now, is that a no?
That's a no. That's a hard no. As far as replicating with the original Training
The
Day.
only reason why I disagree is while Denzel is the dude at the top of the mountain, it's a lot of good actors.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot of good, young, talented black actors coming up. Like Buddy that played Dr. Dre in NWA. He did the 24 franchise.
Yeah, he did that.
What's my boy name? Cottonmouth.
Who, Boozy?
No, Mahershala Ali. Daniel Kaluuya. Franklin Saint.
Oh, your boy
Damson Idris. Like you got young black actors.
Michael B. George.
Right. Michael B. You got young black actors that can do it, but all of them would tell you the same thing. They look towards somebody, or specifically to the way Denzel crafted himself.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Small said, Denzel set a high bar. It's like when you play that role, are you playing that role because, as you say, that's who you are? You playing that role to beat out Denzel. And we've seen remakes where people try to do the role to beat out the originator, and it don't go well.
Oh, agreed. But I think that goes to your ego.
Yeah.
Should you start a movie to try to beat out the actor, or should you try to play the character?
Look,
if you can make that decision, you should be playing the character.
Any actor that say King Kong ain't got nothing on him, boy, that's a whole nother level of the game right there.
Right.
Well,
it's like
and that was verbatim. That wasn't even in the script. He just made it up as he went.
Right.
Well, I got a good question for my brother. Ask this question: Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence,
as an actor,
are they better actors or comedians?
Actors. Off top.
Actors.
Both of them. Actors. Actors.
Eddie Murphy, even when you look at early Eddie Murphy, the 48 Hours, where he's supposed to be funny,
Them shit was good.
he still pull off being. You believed him being the detective in Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh hell yeah!
Axel
You know what I'm
Foley.
saying?
Axel
Foley.
Dream Girls, especially Dream Girls. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Church, Life.
Right.
Jimmy want more. Jimmy want more. Jimmy
Right.
want Jimmy
It's
want
like
more.
when you, and I think, that's the thing that happens too is comedians get overlooked, and they're oftentimes the best actors because they can take sad things and make them funny, but understand that they sad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, to me, like, look at Kevin Hart. Whether you like him or not, he can play a straight character and not be funny and be decently believable.
Man, look, man.
He not on Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence level, and I understand they've been doing it longer, but he
Right.
put out a lot of movies in a short span of time.
Right.
If that makes sense. I still can't decide if I want it. If I see Kevin Hart movie come up before I even see the trailer, I'm already thinking he's gonna be funny. Martin, Will Smith, Jamie Foxx, like some people later, I can kind of say, all right, this might be a serious movie by the title.
Right.
Kevin Hart, I'm automatically gonna think it's supposed to be funny.
It's supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Well. The thing about it is, man, you got to look at with Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence, I say it like this: Martin Lawrence, Kevin Hart, and Eddie Murphy. Whenever you see a movie come out with any one of those three comedians, you know it's going to be funny.
You expect it to be.
Yeah,
you expect it to be.
Look, Beverly Hills Cop was a serious, funny movie. Everybody know that. That's one of the classic. 48 Hours, serious, funny movie. What else? Martin Lawrence with The Bad Boy. The Bad Boy, I said, I gotta call it the Bad Boy franchise now because they have made so many parts to it.
Right.
Every one of them gonna have comedy in there. Now,
even Thin Line Between Love and Hate, if you look at that movie, that is not a comedy.
But it's got comedy in there. It's not a comedy, but that's a comedy. Martin Lawrence got his jokes he gonna put in there. He gonna throw it in there. Now, when it comes to Will Smith,
I was about to say that.
That's gonna be serious every movie you see. That's gonna be a serious movie. Ain't gonna be comedy in every movie. It's only a few movies I can name. Well, actually, one off the top of my head that was a comedy, and that's the Bad Boy movie from Will Smith. Every other movie that Will Smith had, serious, like Denzel.
Well, I guess because Fresh Prince was just a comedy TV show, he had to show that he can touch different realms when it comes to acting.
Right.
Oh,
but the thing about it is, it didn't start off like that with Will Smith.
Yeah.
Will Smith started off as comedy. Remember that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was a hip hop artist that had comedic skills within his skill set. You see what I'm saying?
think you can almost point to the moment because the episode where his daddy come into town and leave him, that's the episode where everybody was like, wait a minute, this nigga could be an actor.
Right.
Did you hear about the first episode?
What that?
About the piano scene.
Oh, how that was an ad-lib, yeah.
Yeah, that piano scene on the first episode was an ad-lib. They wanted him to go in there and act like he playing. He started playing, and when Uncle Phil came back, that was real.
Right.
That's dope.
Well, see, the thing about it is, man, comedy is what it is, bro. See, See, Will Smith transitioned to be a serious actor a long time ago. The difference between Will Smith and Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy is Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy, they were true comedians.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They were stand-up true comedians. Will Smith, I don't remember. Y'all can remind me, but never had a stand-up comedy show by himself.
No.
Right. His comedy, Will Smith comedy came through sitcoms, not stand-up.
Right.
So that's why I always, a true comedian like the Steve Harveys of the world, the Kevin Hart.
Do you think Steve Harvey is a good actor?
Man, no.
He did with that hairline. He
Hey,
acted for several years with that hairline.
Hey, Steve Harvey, if y'all notice, he stay in his lane. If y'all notice, he stays in his lane.
But if you look,
comedian are one of the best.
If you look at his partner, though,
he's a good show host.
Agreed. He's a good scripted actor for a sitcom.
Or maybe just like a little skit in a movie or something like that.
Right.
That's about it. If you notice, he stay in his lane now. He stay in his lane now.
Absolutely. Like Cedric, I think Cedric is a decently accomplished actor.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx he already got the Academy Award. He upper echelon.
He versatile. He
upper echelon.
He versatile.
Jamie Foxx is really like one of them people that's an alien. When I say like an alien or like a shapeshifter, I really honestly believe he could do whatever you put in front of him.
Right.
Motherfucker be like, hey, play the guitar. All right. Run real fast and go down the monkey bars. All right. Jump out of plane. Like, I just think he innately knows what to do in any situation. And that's commendable because you got motherfuckers that walk around with 2 left feet every day.
Right. And he can do impersonations. That puts him over the top.
Like, he's definitely not even almost. He in a class of his own.
Pretty much.
Yeah, can sing, act, regardless of whatever the acting is.
Legitimate albums. Legitimate movies.
Well,
legitimate comedy specials.
I gotta mention this, man. And I gotta mention this comedian. You gotta mention him if you gonna mention great comedians. The late great Bernie Mac, bro. Dog. That says it all. Dude, it doesn't matter what movie he in, that's straight comedy, dog. It's straight authentic comedy in the movie.
Yeah.
Great actor. And I like the way that every movie he was in, they incorporate his personality and comedy in every movie he been in, dog.
Right.
He didn't have to try to play what he did in all those movies he did. It was pure Bernie Mac comedy, dog. I gotta mention him. He was one of the greatest to ever do it. I just wish he had a lot more time to do it.
Yeah.
He did that, boy. Hey, and I'm gonna say it like this. And anybody can disagree with me. There would not be no Kings of Comedy if Bernie Mac wasn't on that list. It wouldn't in that lineup. It would not.
Yeah, I don't know who else you could have put in there that would have made it that good.
Bernie Mac made the Kings of Comedy what it is today, bro. And without Bernie Mac being in that lineup, we wouldn't be talking about Kings of Comedy like we do right now.
Go back and listen to Chris Tucker. He talked about, because I forgot, Chris Tucker was on that episode of Uptown of Def Jam that Bernie Mac killed him on.
Right.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker talked about he heard the audience to Bernie Mac before he went on.
Right.
And he said he basically was like, I don't know how I'm gonna compete with that. Like that was a dope storyteller moment for Chris Tucker.
Right.
Telling that story about Bernie Mac. Real quick for my brother, like we show a lot of love to comics on this platform. I think we done had like almost 10 comics on this platform, and we already got like 4 more lined up.
For sure. I love comedy. I think the art form of comedy, I think everybody tries to be funny. I don't think everybody succeeds at being funny.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people are naturally like that, man.
And then, like I said, artistically, if you a funny person, you have that introspection. Like it's one thing to be telling fart jokes and goddamn boob jokes and stupid shit like that. But to actually come up with a premise, a punchline, all of that good shit, the art of telling, of being a good storyteller, it makes you one of the most interesting people in the world, man. It's something that I wish I could do. Not that I can't do it, but wish I could do it on a level. You know, we all got egos. We don't all want to fall on our face, especially in the public, in front of people. So again, to go up, stand up in front of 5 people, 50 people, 50,000 people with just a microphone, and you all you got, that's a hell of a position to be in.
You heard Deion Cole tell that story. He's like, comedians need to go out. They don't need to hang with the same people. Like, they don't need to hang with the same type of people. And they need to
Right.
experience other stuff to be funny. And I think that's what, when y'all say, like, some people think they funny and they not. Or you can tell a joke, but you're not a comedian. Because if you
Right.
don't experience everything, you're going to have the same stuff over and over and over, and then that shit get old.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Well, shit, this time ran by quick as a motherfucker because we an hour and 10 minutes in. We try to keep it to an hour, but, you know, sometimes shit just get off track.
Right. Right.
Let
Right.
me see here. That motherfucker's still hot. It's still warm when it go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I done
But-
poured so many drinks.
Smalls, we got the song of the week thing, man.
Hey, my
This is
cup
just the
empty.
song.
My cup empty. Hey.
Yeah, it's the song of the week, something that you want the people that might run across this episode to listen to this week to put them in a good space. You know what I'm saying? Could be some old school shit, could be some new shit, could be your shit, could be anybody's shit. What's a good song to have people go out there on the interweb and search for and listen to?
Look, man, I'm gonna go with my song, yours truly, man. T Smarts for life, man. Self-made taste.
Self-made tastes better.
You know what I'm saying? Go look that up, T Smarts for life on YouTube and everywhere you go for your social media happiness. I'm everywhere. The name is the same, it don't change. You know, check it out. Listen to
T
it.
Small, self-made tastes better.
Right,
I heard it. That shit fire too. That shit fire too.
right.
Carolina, what you got for the people?
In honor of my homeboy Antonio, we're gonna go with the system don't disturb the peace. Or don't stir the groove. I'm sorry. Don't
I'm
disturb.
about to say you talking about some police shit.
Yeah, don't disturb this groove.
Don't disturb this groove.
Yeah.
Y'all know me, man. I be, you know, kind of in my mind and in my head, and sometimes I need to be delivered from certain things, man. So Denise Williams, I just want to be free. I've been playing it heavy. It's about a 7-minute song. If you're going through something, man, I ain't gonna say it's gonna fix it, but you'll forget about it. You know what I'm talking about? Outside of that, man, those were the songs of the week. So Self-Made Tastes Better by T Smalls himself.
Right.
Don't Disturb This Groove by The System. And I Just Want to Be Free by Denise Williams. So outside of that, man, we're going to go into the last call. You know how this works, T Smalls. We're going to give you a little solo action. And you can tell the people where to find you, what you got going on, anything else you want to talk about for that matter.
Right. Yeah, that's your boy T Smalls for life, man. One half of Let's Talk Under the Tree podcast, man. You can check me out, check us out at Let's Talk Under the Tree podcast group, man, on Facebook, T Smalls for life on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you go on social media, man, YouTube. Check out my music on YouTube. Self-Made Tastes Better. Check me out. You know, check my album out, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I'm everywhere, dog. You know, I also feature on my boys. The bottom of the bottle, the bottom of the.
Indeed.
I'm always featured on my brothers and my family, man. Platform. Check them boys out. Look, I'm everywhere, man. I'm in the hood like James Evans. Best believe that.
Okay. I know that shit right. Carolina, what you got for the people?
Network Super. I ain't gonna get past that because every week I hear something where somebody needs to start networking or need to do better at network. Network Super. Appreciate Small coming on here once again. If people don't know, the bottom of the bottle is going to be who we are, but we started on him and Pastor Palmer's platform. Let's talk on the tree. So we always give them a shout out. We always allow them to come on whenever they want. If they choose not to come on, we'll invite them on. We're gonna find a way to show the love that they've given to us. You know, they gave us somewhere to practice and start and evolve from to our own. So we always want to show them love for what they did for us. Thank you to everybody who watched this shit. Thank you to everybody who shared this shit.
Okay, man. Just like that. And for me, man, look, it's the thing that I always say, man. Don't worry about the little clouds in the background. Them things ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Love the ones who love you back, man. Move about this cabin, meeting the earth with your head on a swivel. Pay attention, man. Look to do something helpful for somebody or for some organization, man. Life is about service, man, and that's what we do with this show. Is we try to service the community in different ways. We try to keep it light when we need to be light, and we'll hit the goddamn nail on the head when we need to hit the nail on the head. Like this shit, share this shit, subscribe to this shit, turn the notifications on so you know when we on. It is every Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern time. That's the Hump Day Happy Hour Tap In. And then on the weekends, we get a little froggy. You might catch us Friday or Saturday, but if you subscribe and your notifications is on, you will be, privy to that information. Outside of that, man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all spending our time with us, man. And until the very next time, everybody be easy, man. We'll catch up.
Be easy.